Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sacramento Beer Show, where we are reviewing, tasting, trying, visiting the best beers and breweries in the Sacramento region. Today I'm trying the Wild West IPA from New Glory Brewery, one of my favorites at the moment, coming from Sacramento, California. This one from the can, West Coast IPA brewed with Centennial, Mosaic, and Citra hops, fermented with wild Sac Trois yeast. Just from that label alone, this one sounds delicious. I love me some Mosaic and Citra, and that Sac Trois yeast should prove to have some nice kind of fruity esters in there. This one is clocking in at 7.2 alcohol by volume. This is their from their Something Random series. They've been putting out a couple of these, it seems, almost every week or so. Really, really happy with all that's been coming out of New Glory lately. Not to mention that they've pretty much been doing all these kind of can releases in an IPA-ish style, which I'm partial to myself. Anyway, let's get into this beer. Pouring a fairly clear, light gold. Well, there's a slight haze on there, I guess. That might just be a chill haze, but yeah, fairly light color on this one, with a nice two finger of bright white head on there. Nice tight bubble on there. This one was well, New Glory doesn't put the canned on dates on their cans. However, pretty sure this was released about 2 weeks ago, so very fresh. Anyway, let's give this one a smell here. So right off the bat, I'm getting that Centennial and Citra. Getting that nice even dankness that Centennial tends to bring to these beers. And at the same time, I'm getting a nice grapefruit aroma from the Citra. If I look a little deeper in the nose, I may be getting that Mosaic, little spicy blueberry notes. But on that note, I think it's time to try this one, eh? It's very fascinating. Can't even wrap my head around that for a sip. I need to take a second. It has a lot going on. It's not super focused, but at the same time, like, strangely addictive and delicious. Like, the flavor is just like a very wide spectrum. Like, it's really hard for me to kind of break this one down. So I'm getting these like fruity wild yeast type flavors from that Sac Trois yeast in the finish. And those are sort of dominating the profile. Mid palate, that's where that Mosaic's sort of coming through. And then I'm getting that very classic IPA sort of thing also in the finish in the Centennial. The Citra, even though it came across fairly predominantly in the nose, is taking sort of a backseat to this one in the taste. Long after the finish, I'm getting that sort of like grapefruit pith, blueberry like aftertaste from the Mosaic and Citra, but it takes kind of a while to get there. Let me revisit this once more. Yeah, Mosaic right away in the finish, and then Citra after that. You know, all three hops kind of sing in this one. They're all very balanced. Like first you get that Centennial hit, and you get the Mosaic with the sort of blueberry peppery notes, and then finishing with that Citra grapefruit bitterness. I almost wanted to say that it could benefit from a little bit more alcohol, but I take that back. I think this works nicely as a sort of like fairly dry hop bomb. You know, this is the Wild West IPA. You know, it's all of a sudden right now it's clicking where they're going with this name. So West Coast style, classically all about the hops, hardly any malt character. I haven't even talked about the malt in this one. It's so non-distinct. It's like not even there. Hold on. The malt, like this is just like a hop liquid. There's like almost no malt to speak of in this. Very bitter. I mean, again, they don't talk about IBUs here on the can, but this has to be pushing 70, 90 IBUs. So very classic West Coast in that regard. And then I think the Wild West is coming from that wild yeast, that Sac Trois yeast that they're using in this. Introducing those additional sort of fruity esters and different flavors that come from the wild yeast. This is one fascinating beer. This, without being like a juice bomb, like a New England style, this gives you that sort of lemonade-y, shandy kind of thing that is excellent for the summer months. Going into this weekend, we're looking at triple digits here in Sacramento. So a New Glory definitely made a good decision going this route. This is an interesting beer, a super fascinating beer. Not the best beer I've ever had, but very well crafted. I'm gonna rate this a 93 plus. Wild West IPA. This is not a super crushable IPA, but a very crisp, refreshing, something to entice your taste buds. If you're looking for something a little different, if you're looking for a challenge as a beer taster, this will definitely take you there. Definitely seek this one out. If you're in Sacramento, go to the brewery. I think they might have some left. Otherwise, I picked this one up at Pacific Market in Midtown on 25th and P in Sacramento. Give this one a try. Cheers.